Number 1. Words of endearment. You just met this person last week, and you already call them your boo or bae. You barely know each other, and you are already calling them the love of your life. You have gone on just one date, and she's already your woman. This is a sure sign that the relationship is moving too fast. Using words of endearment on a person is you saying this person is mine. You do not know this person well enough to say you want to be in a serious relationship with them. So why do you use words of endearment to tag them as your partner? Using words of endearment at the very beginning of a relationship is a huge sign that you are moving too fast in the relationship. Number 2. Mental weddings. Having mental weddings with a partner you just met is an indication that your relationship is going at a fast pace. Marrying them in your head will blind you to the red flags. You will overlook all the indications that God is trying to give you to order your steps out of the relationship and let you know that that relationship is not from Him. Because in your heart, you already said, I do. You already have in your mind that your family will love and accept him or her with open arms. You already have this mental wedding with the person. Mental weddings are the reason why some people remain cause they already see themselves with that partner in the future. But to be honest, they are suffering present in the relationship. How do you get yourself out of mental weddings? That is not a difficult one. Overcoming this is easy. All you need to do is to cancel the wedding. Yes, the mental one. Number 3. Let feelings form. This may come off as a surprise, but letting feelings form too early is a sign that your relationship is moving at a very fast pace. As a believer, letting feelings form without hearing from God or knowing if that person is the will of God for you can be very dangerous. If along the way, you discover that God is not in support of that relationship because you have allowed feelings to form too early, it will be difficult for you to end that relationship. The feeling you have allowed to form will make it harder for you to break up the relationship. An important thing to know about feelings is that feelings are fickle. They change frequently. You cannot always trust your feeling. At one moment, you are feeling like that person is the best time that ever happened to you, and at the other moment, you are not feeling that way. This is the reason there are so many cases of divorce. You will hear couples that say divorce things like, "We fell out of love." Feelings are fickle and are not always true. You can feel a certain way about something that is not true. Your thoughts determine your feelings. When you ponder and think about something so much, you will begin to feel a certain way because of what you were thinking about. Feelings will be loud in your judgment. Therefore, feelings should never take the driver's seat in your relationship. You can feel a certain way about something that is not real and express how you feel about something that is not real. Expressing your feelings on what is not real can screw up what is real. Also, when you let feeling forms too early in a relationship, you will think your partner is flawless. Thinking of your partner as a flawless person is very dangerous to the health of your relationship. The feelings will make you see everything through rose-colored glasses. Your partner will come off as flawless or almost perfect to you. You will not like people criticizing them, so you keep making excuses for them. You will ignore all the red flags or think their toxic behavior is not a big deal. You may even think that you can change or fix them. Do not let feelings form so you will not end up blindly trusting the person. Weigh your options and think of the consequences before you make any major commitment. Over-the-top romantic acts, promises that appear too good to be true, and big dreams and visions without proper plans are all warning indications of a relationship moving at a very fast pace. Another thing to beware of is trauma bonding. it is possible to get emotionally attached to someone manipulative, abusive, or narcissistic. Similar or shared experiences, particularly of suffering or grief, may make you feel connected to someone. The familiarity and closeness may keep you from seeing your partner objectively, to know if they are the right choice for you. Number 4. You are losing your identity. Are you a lone ranger but have started going out every day because of your partner? Do you leave every decision to be made by your partner or given easily to their fancies? If you are repeatedly doing things that are not natural to you just to make your partner happy, that is a warning sign. It may feel harmless at first, but you will end up feeling confused and lose yourself in the relationship. The thrill of doing new things or spending time with your loved one may have you all blown up, but you will know that something is not right in the relationship. Humans are social beings, and we like to be around others, but we also need our own space. Just because you are in a relationship, it does not mean your job, friends, family, and social groups all disappear. Work around it and see how your partner fits into this picture. Getting engulfed by the relationship without leaving time for yourself can be draining. While it is good to explore new things and get out of your comfort zone, if it makes you lose your sense of self or identity, you should give it a pause. Talk to a close friend or family member and clear your doubts. They can help you put things in the right perspective. They're the first set of people to notice any extreme changes in your character. When the relationship is moving too fast, you will give up on your habits, routines, interests, and even friendships. You'll end up feeling empty. You'll feel like you are losing yourself. One of the indications that your relationship is moving very fast is that you have difficulty making decisions without your partner early in a relationship and need their help in making any small decision. Number 5. Lack of boundaries. When your relations move too fast, you experience this extravagant romance that sweeps you off your feet and causes you to let your guard down. This can create a lot of problems. Aside from ignoring the red flags, you may end up blurring the boundaries. A relationship that lacks healthy boundaries can easily turn codependent or toxic. Always remember that there are two people in a relationship. They should live in harmony and unity, but not become one entity. Setting boundaries does not mean being selfish, but respecting each other's vital space, needs, and aspirations. Being together for 24 hours, 7 days a week, constant texting, tracking down each other online, and not giving each other healthy space to pursue individual goals, dreams, interests, or hobbies is not healthy in a relationship. Ensure you make time for family, friends, and yourself. If you review with your partner every decision you make, or they intrude into your personal or professional relationships, it is a caution sign. Another warning sign is if your partner gets angry with you for setting boundaries. It is important to remember that some boundaries are important even in the healthiest relationships. An example of such a boundary is not sharing confidential financial details with your partner. Number 6. Crossing sexual boundaries. If you are crossing healthy sexual or emotional boundaries, that is a clear sign that things are moving too fast. Sexual and emotional boundaries should be in place to protect your heart in your season of dating. And if you cross those boundaries, you are creating problems yourself. Sexual boundaries are one of the first lines that are crossed when things are moving too fast. Since the Bible says that all sexual activities are only to occur between a husband and a wife, when an unmarried man and woman start doing things that should only be done in marriage, it is easy to know that the relationship is moving too fast. There is a difference between marriage and dating, and sex is reserved for marriage. There are places in your heart that should only be opened up to your spouse. You're wondering why. It is because only the person you are married to is committed to staying with you until death. When you open yourself up to someone who you are not joined together with, when that person leaves, it is like you will be torn to pieces. God can restore you, but when you move too fast in dating, you do great harm to your heart.